I thought I would share some of my process for creating a blog post. Last month, I had some dead time, so I went ahead and created several blog posts, created these images on either MidJourney or Leonardo, which are both AI image generation programs, and created this text for this blog post. And I published this, put it out. This month, I have created videos that go with each of these blog posts. And I did them here in my office, put the captions up, used Descript for that, which is what I'm recording this on. And I just wanted to walk you through the process. One, the explanation of, well, why didn't I wait to put the blog post live until I did my videos? The reason for that is, one, it doesn't have to be perfect. I want you to know that. So I finished what I could in the time frame that I had, and I went ahead and published it, knowing I was going to go back and create videos. The real advantage to this process is that these posts went up roughly 3 to 4 weeks ago, and they got indexed in Google. When Google comes back to my website, which is quite often, it's not going to re-index unless there's new information on it. So I actually did this in 3 phases. I published the main picture and the text. I went back and I added some screenshots or different images for things that I was explaining within the blog post. So that was phase 2. And that, again, would get indexed again because it has new information on it, not just because the search bots came to my website. Now I'm adding the videos that I created for these posts. And again, when the search bots come back, they will then re-index this page because it has new information on it. So this is valuable if you're running a blog to actually do it in phases. It takes all the stress off for, oh my gosh, I can't publish this because it's not complete. It just has to be complete enough to make sense for the person reading your post. Go back, do your screenshots, your infographics, whatever you're going to add to it. And then, if inspiration hits you and you want to do video, go back and add that video in. It really does help with optimization to do it that way instead of waiting the 3 or 4 weeks it took me to complete everything and then publishing them once. So there is a big advantage there. The other thing I wanted to show you is the process I'm using for easily getting these videos up on YouTube. So I created the videos in a batch. I'd like 20 of them because I have 20 blog posts. I have 1 video per post, and the videos can be anywhere from 2 minutes to 5 or 6 minutes long, depending on the topic of the post and how much I wanted to explain it in video. Then I took those videos into Descript and I added captions and added my logo, and I created them both horizontal and vertical for different usages. Now I'm to the step where I've batch uploaded them to YouTube, and now I want to connect them to my website. So here is what I'm doing within YouTube. So I've got this post that I'm going to add this to, which is the on-page SEO post. So I'm going to click on this video. I have created the thumbnails for these that I already put in the post. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to find that particular thumbnail, which I believe is this one right here. Open that up and it'll add it there, do its thing. I'm going to finish this by adding my playlist and just doing my other general settings that I do. And then I'm putting my business name here. What this does is it finds businesses that have Google business profiles. That allows us to connect it. And then I always hold all of my comments before publishing. And I click next. Now, YouTube went through this because I have actually uploaded these probably 2 weeks ago. They have created my subtitles or closed captions. But as you'll notice, it's just a list of words. Well, I don't want to look like it when someone does this. You can see there's no punctuation, no nothing. And I don't want to take the time to actually punctuate this. So I'm going to copy it all. And I am going to come over to ChatGPT, our favorite new tool. I'm in ChatGPT 4, and we are going to be using a plugin that is called, I want to enable a plugin store. Okay. And we're going to search for timestamps. Okay. And you can see I have it installed. It's called YT Summarizer. Plugin we'll be using in just a moment. So for now, I want to take the text and I want to punctuate it. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say, so properly punctuate this text, put it in quotes, and hit enter. And it is going to capitalize my sentences, add in periods, add in commas, add in question marks. I don't really want the page breaks or paragraph breaks, so I'm going to take those out in a minute. Just basically make this look like English is my first language when I created these captions. So just give it a minute here and it will get finished. Okay, we don't need the note. We're just going from the quote. So I'm going to copy this from inside the quotes to right here. And yes, I do know this copy is here, but it copies more than what I want. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to come back to my YouTube channel and I'm going to replace this text. And then I'm just going to come in here, take out the page breaks. All of the underlined stuff that you see popping in is from Grammarly, and I'm going to ignore that because this is what was actually said in the video. I don't really want to change that. I just wanted it to look good. And you can see now it has hyphens, capitalizations, question marks, colons. It has everything in there that we need. I'm going to click done on that, and that will save that. Now I'm going to go back because we didn't fill in our description. So now I'm going to go back to my chat without changing the session. And I'm going to put in here, give me an SEO optimized YouTube description. And it's going to go back to the text that it just created because it's in the same session. If I had changed sessions, I would have to put the text in again. And so here we go. It included the timestamps, which is interesting. It doesn't normally do that. But we're going to come back and we're actually going to fix these because we're going to see there's huge gaps in here. It says continue with other timestamps. So I don't really want that portion in there. We've got some key takeaways, resource links, which I'll take out, all of this, and some hashtags. So for now, I'm just going to copy this. This, interestingly, is not my video. So let me come back here. It should have taken the same text, but it did not. So we have to tell it to. I'm going to go ahead because I still have it on my clipboard. Put it in quotes. So always read what you get because you never know. And again, we're going to take these timestamps out because that's not correct. Okay, so let me copy this. And I do want to mention there seems to be a vast difference between running this on Chrome and running this on Microsoft Edge. I get different results, and I will demonstrate that in a minute. So I've got this on my clipboard. I'm going to go back to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to edit out what I don't want. And I will use my Grammarly on this. I don't want these timestamps here. We're going to add those again in a minute. I am not adding, actually, let me add the link to the blog post because I have that, which is right here. I'm going to take this out. Okay. I can do these if I wanted to. I'm not going to. For now, anyway, because I don't have them handy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click next, and we're going to publish this, but we're not quite done. So publish. I want this link, and this doesn't work until you publish it. So copy that link back to chat. And now I'm going to say, give me time-stamped topics for this video, and I'm going to paste in the link for this YouTube video. And we're going to click go. Let's see what it does. Okay, this is the difference between Chrome and Edge, because in Edge, it automatically pulls up this YouTube plugin. So here is ChatGPT in Edge, and I'm going to put that same thing in there. See, I'm pulling in this YouTube summarizer automatically, and it's going to give me a list. It has to always start with 000. Otherwise, it won't create the chapters in YouTube, which is what we're after here. And it usually creates a list that is too long. I'd like to have at least 10 seconds, if not more, between each one. And then you'll also notice it goes from 46 seconds to 72 seconds. Well, I want this formatted in minutes. So this 72 seconds is going to be like, what, a minute 12, I believe. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say convert it, because I don't want to do math in my head. Convert timestamps minutes. And you might, if you're not paying attention, you might see it does convert to minutes here, but it's not the right time because these two are over a minute. So let's see what it does here. See, it went 46. So now what I want is I want to take these and I want to add it in my YouTube description here for this video. Should be the one on top. So where I click that, come down here, and we've got here again, always start with 0, so don't remove that one. But these descriptions, they need to have shorter titles because they create chapters. And if you've ever noticed in a YouTube video that has chapters, you can hover over where it creates the little line break in the bar going across, and it'll pop up a description. If they're too long, it truncates it. So I'm going to go through here and just edit these a little bit to where they're shorter and actually remove some of them. 0 and then 7 seconds, I don't need both of those. 15 seconds, understanding SEO rules. We'll leave it at that. Then 30 seconds, not terribly important. And again, this is a video you've done, so you're going to actually know what these are referencing, and you will decide to keep or not keep based on it. Okay, that is important, but I'm going to take out the word importance. And none of these are sentences. And kind of the same thing. Take that out. Okay, this is important. I said that in there. I don't need it on their list. Images and alt text is important. Okay, we'll go with embedding videos. And I don't need this last one there. So it's significantly shorter than what it was. This is how you create chapters within your videos. And if you've ever noticed when you're doing a search in Google and a video pops up in the search engines, a lot of times they'll have little thumbnails underneath with little topics showing you a timestamp in that video that topic is talked about. That is how you get this in here. And it really does help for search engine optimization. Prior to ChatGPT, you had to actually listen and write down the timestamps, which is very time consuming, especially on a long video. So this is way easier and way more attainable. And so now I expect you guys to be doing chapters on your videos if you are doing videos on your websites.